Hi, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to your cricket show, the Cricket Happening Show. And today I'm going to have a little cricket package today because there are a lot of things to cover. First and foremost, we'll go with the breaking news here, where, as you know, Rahul Dravid was selected for the one-day series against England, which was coming as a real surprise because considering that youngsters, there are a lot of youngsters waiting in the wings like Manoj Tiwari, Shikhar Dhawan, S. Badrinath. Shikhar Dhawan has been doing very well in the emerging players tournament there in Brisbane, Australia, and the Allen Border Field in Brisbane, and Badrinath. And well, looking at that, it was a real surprise when one saw Rahul Dravid's name in the mix for the one-day series against England. Now, but the breaking news here is something that is going to really help Dravid, because there was a lot of people would have looked at it like why Dravid has been included. He didn't even play in the World Cup 2011, who is basically more of a test batsman, and he was included. So it came as a surprise. But now what Rahul Dravid has done is something which is to be really appreciated. He has said that after this England series, one day international series, he is going to retire from 2020 cricket and one day international cricket. Well, I would like to congratulate Rahul Dravid for taking such a step. I'm sure he would have that at the back of his mind, that there are a lot of youngsters who are actually waiting in the wings to play for India. And I think, Rahul Dravid, you would be really the hero for taking such a decision. Well, as far as the Indian team is concerned, Dhoni is the captain, Sachin Tendulkar, Gautam Gambhir, Virendra Sehwag is the vice captain, Rahul Dravid, Suresh Raina, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Parthiv Patel, Amit Mishra, Ashwin, Zahir Khan, Ishan Sharma, Praveen Kumar, Munaf Patel, and Vinay Kumar. That's the team. The only thing that I would like to say about this team is that we are missing a real hard hitter for India, who is a real game breaker according to me, and that's Yusuf Pathan, who can really change the game in a trice, and that person is missing. And according to me, I do agree that he didn't do well in the World Cup 2011, but well, you also have to see what record he has, and I'm a bit surprised that Yusuf Pathan doesn't even find a place in the one-day international squad for England. Well, probably Yusuf Pathan has to work hard now to get into the Indian team. Well, so that's it. Now, keeping it on England, what I'll do is I will take you down to the Northamptonshire Indian game, where India today were all out for 352. Not much. Amit Mishra made 61 with 8 fours. But what Northamptonshire did was something which was something that the Indian bowlers, and they would also be looking at it very keenly, in the sense they would be looking at the performance of the Indian bowlers was just left a lot to be desired. If you see the bowling figures, Zahir Khan 3 overs for 24, Sreesanth had bowled 16 overs for 74 runs and 2 wickets, Munaf Patel bowled 17 overs for 91 runs and 2 wickets. Well, the openers Mal Loy and Niall O'Brien put on a double century partnership of 201 for the first wicket, with Mal Loy making 100 and Niall O'Brien making 117. Well, finally Northamptonshire finished with 355 for 7 in reply to 352. But well, India have to really do some soul searching before the third test here, because this was not a performance that the Indian team could have put against Northamptonshire. Probably they could have put up a much better performance. Well, let's leave all that and just head towards the first match of this the Australian tour of Sri Lanka. And what a match we had in the 2020. In fact, it was Dilshan, the captain, in a score of 198 for 3. Well, in fact, Sri Lanka have started off this Australian tour of Sri Lanka started off with a bang for Sri Lanka, as Sri Lanka has gone to a very crushing victory over Australia by actually putting on 198 on the board. The share of 104 for Dilshan, the captain, not out on 104 of just 57 deliveries, 12 fours and 5 sixes. Five sixes, and what an innings from Dilshan. He completely stole it for Sri Lanka. The way he played, there was a lot of innovative strokes. One was looking at the scoop, the Dil scoop that he has perfected. He hit a lot of boundaries of that, and the way he was doing it was absolute perfection. And not only that, he also hit some reverse sweeps, And what was very interesting was he combined into a stand with Jivanta Mendes, who made 29 of 19 balls with 4 fours. In fact, hogged the strike there. He went after all the bowlers. Brett Lee was hit for 6. It was Mitchell Johnson hit for a 6. Hastings was absolutely, I would say, pummeled all across the turf. And Tilakatne Dilshan, 104, coming off just 57 deliveries. And the only thing that I would like to talk about Tilakatne Dilshan today, according to me, it was one of the best 2020 innings that I've seen from Tilakatne Dilshan. Tilakatne Dilshan went on to get his first 2020 century, and what a moment for him to actually have a victory over Australia by 35 runs in the first match. Now, and not only that, the Tilakatne Dilshan's knock was also important for the fact that he not only hogged the strike, and out of just last 4 overs, from the over number 15 the last 4 overs, like 15 to 18, they just went berserk. In fact, Dilshan, 22 of the bowling of Hastings, 20 of the bowling of Johnson. No bowler could really stand against Dilshan. And the other thing that Dilshan did was he actually, I would say, stole 67 runs of 24 deliveries. What a knock. Take a bow, Tilakatne Dilshan. Not on 104, no doubt about it. He was the man of the match for Sri Lanka with the way he played today. Well, other than that, I wouldn't like to talk about anything. As I said, this is a cricket package. I wouldn't be going into the nitty-gritties here. Sangakkara contributed a very good 30. Jivanta Mendes was looking a good prospect, 29 of 19 balls. The bowling doesn't make any happy reading as far as Australia is concerned. Brett Lee, 4 overs for 38. Mitchell Johnson, 4 overs, 147. 3 overs for 34 for John Hastings. And Watson bowled 4 overs, 1 for 41. Australian innings, well, they made 163 for 8 in reply, and the innings never got any momentum, barring David Warner, who made a very good 53 of 31 balls with 6 fours and 2 sixes. And later in the order, it was Mitchell Johnson, who had an unbeaten 22 of 16 balls with 1 4 and 1 6, and 22 coming from Steve O'Keefe, the player who was the left-arm spinner who bowled well, I thought. 3 overs, none for 18. It was the only good thing to happen for Australia. And well, as far as the bowling for Sri Lanka were concerned, there was a new player. The person, his name was Dilruwan Pereira, who was actually making his debut. In fact, it was a T20 debut today for Rangana Herath, left-arm spinner, Dilruwan Pereira, right-arm off spinner, Dhammika Prasad. But Dilruwan Pereira was absolutely superb. He took 3 wickets for 26 runs. He's a right-arm off spinner, and the way he bowled, he was bowling very flat, and the bowlers were actually trying to hit him across, and that was what made them pay their penalty. So 163 for 8. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty because I need to cover one more match, and that is between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh. Today was day 3 in the match between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh. Well, what Zimbabwe did was they actually restricted Bangladesh to 287 in reply to their score of 370. And well, today the only good thing that happened for Bangladesh was Mohammad Ashraful finally got into form. He was the highest scorer today with 73 with 10 boundaries. Shakib Al Hasan scored 68 with 7 boundaries. 287 all out Bangladesh, conceding a lead of 83 runs to Zimbabwe. And Brian Vettori on his debut test, the left arm spinner, as I said, he looked very, very impressive. 24 overs, 5 maiden, 66 runs and 4 wickets. 1 wicket to Kyle Jarvis, who got his first test wicket, and 2 wickets to Pofu, who bowled well, 1 to Chigumbra, and 2 to Raymond Price. Zimbabwe, well, they started off with 83 runs ahead. They started off in very good fashion. They put on a very quick 69 runs for the first wicket, with Vusi Subanda playing some very good strokes, but he was out for 30. I mean, from 69 for 1, the score at stumps for Zimbabwe was 92 for 4. In fact, they lost all the 4 wickets. So you can imagine 23 runs and 4 wickets. So actually Bangladesh came back into the game very strongly. Tino Mawoyo, the opener, looked impressive with his 35 with 5 fours. Other than that, Hamilton Masakadza was out for 5. Brendan Taylor is still there, not out on 5. He's with Tatinder Taibu, who is not out on not. Raymond Price, night watchman, was sent back by Abdul Razak for 4. And 92 for 4. The wickets were shared by Rabiul Islam, Abdul Razak, Ribal Hussain, and Shakib Al Hasan. So this match is looking good. It's 175 runs ahead for Zimbabwe. We are heading into the fourth day tomorrow. Pitch that is showing some signs of wear and tear. So it is going to be very interesting whether Bangladesh can actually restrict Zimbabwe tomorrow to pick up some, because this is a very vital pair at the crease now, Brendan Taylor and the wicketkeeper Tatinder Taibu. If they could go on, probably we could see a good game there, or it could be like Bangladesh could actually restrict Zimbabwe and then probably go for the victory. But again, as I said, Bangladesh are going to be caught on the last day. It's not going to be easy. Raymond Price is a very, very canny bowler in such situations, and he would be quite a handful. But well, one has to wait and watch what really pans out tomorrow on the fourth day at the Harare Sports Club. Sorry, dear fans, I couldn't go into the nitty-gritty today, but I had to do a very, very quick summary. But I hope you all enjoyed my cricket show. Thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram signing off for the day. Thank you.